Hey guys, so here we are doing the vector test review. So looking here at number 1, it's a parabola equation. I didn't have graph paper, so I did it here on my own paper. Please don't judge my drawings. But we have our dot, our focus here at -6, 4. And we have our directrix here at 10. So what you're going to do is count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Half of 16 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be my vertex, and that's going to be here at 1, 2. So it looks like it's 3, 4. Okay. So here's the shell. Okay, so my graph is going to open like this, because remember, your focus is always in the middle. So this is a y-squared problem. Sorry, I literally wrote that in the middle. Okay, so 4 comes first, so -4 minus 3. And remember, half the distance was 8. Because I'm opening left, it is a negative. So my final answer will be y. Can y'all see that? -4 squared equals -32x minus 3. Okay, and that's all you have to do for that. Move this out the way. Okay, so number 2, here, they're going to want us to find the area. So notice here I have little r, so I know all my r's, and this is my q. Okay, I want to do side angle side. So side, I got to find P. So I first have to find Q. Okay, so I know all of ours, so I'm going to have to use the law of sines equation. And I don't know Q, so 4.5 sine of Q. Can you relabel the triangle to ABC? Absolutely. So cross multiply. So we're going to get 7.5 sine Q equals 4.5 sine of 129. Divide by 7.5. And because I got to find that angle, we're going to take the inverse. So inverse sine of 4.5 sine of 129 over 7.5. Okay, so seconds, oops, clear. 4.5 sine of 129 divided by 7.5, second sine, second enter. I got Q is 27.8 degrees. Now remember, I need P. So to find angle P, we're going to do 180 minus 129 minus 27.8. And I got 23.2 degrees. So I now know this angle, so I can do area. Okay, so 1/2 my two sides sine of 23.2. Okay. And my area came out to be 6.6. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so now number 3. What we're going to be doing is this component form. We have a lot of parentheses in here. So this is when we do x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1. So before I even start on this, we got to use this equation. Okay, so here we go. So I have negative 10 and 6, negative 8 and negative 5. I also have 3, 5, and 2, 10. So x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so here we go. Negative 8 minus a negative 10. Negative 5 minus 6. 2 minus 3. And 10 minus 5. Okay. So plus plus. So we get 2 and negative 11. Negative 1 and 5. Okay. Now, we're not done. So you see here it's negative 7 times the first one and negative 3. Remember, I like to do plus a negative 3 because I know me and my ways of dropping negatives. So when I multiply that, I'm going to get negative 14 and 77. We're going to get 3 and negative 15. Now we're going to add them. So I'm going to get negative 11 and 62. Okay. And that's how we get that answer. Okay. Number 7, here is where we're going to be doing complete the square. Okay. So negative 2x squared plus 17y squared, 40x plus 34y minus 353 equals 0. Okay. So group your x's together. So negative 2x squared minus 40x plus, group our y's together, plus 34y. And you see how we have a negative 353. What I'm just going to do is add it to both sides. Okay. Here, I can't have that negative 2 there, so we're going to pull out that negative 2, and we get x squared plus 20x. Leave some room. We're going to pull out this 17, so plus 17, y squared plus 2y. Leave yourself a little room. We get 353 minus 2 times something plus 17 times something. Okay, so here we go. You're going to take your 20, divide by 2, which is 10, square it, and we get 100. So put the 100 on the left and on the right. Do the same thing. Take 2, divide by 2 is 1, square it, we get 1. So plus 1 and plus 1. Okay. Now, that negative 2 has to come down. We're going to collect our squares. So x plus 10 squared plus 17, because remember, those numbers on the outside cannot go away. Here are our squares, so y plus 1 squared equals, okay, 353 minus 200 plus 17. And I get 170. And then last but not least, take and divide by 170. Divide by 2. And you can do negative 2. I've had several people ask me about that. So we get x plus 10 squared over 2, that's what, 85. Negative 85. Divide by 17 plus y plus 1 squared over 10. equals 1. And then last but not least, just make sure we flip, make sure that negative's in the middle. So that is our 10 minus x plus 10 squared over 85 equals 1. Okay. Number 9. A plane is flying south at 600 miles per hour. Okay. South is this way and 600. So my x value is 0. My y value is not 600 because we're going south. It's going to be negative 600. Okay. The wind is blowing 235 degrees at a speed of 70. So here we go. X equals, remember, angle always goes last, cosine of 235. And y is 70 sine of 235. Cosine 235, negative 40.2. And negative 57.3. Okay. Component form. This is where you add, you add your x's, or plus a negative. We get negative 40.2. Y, add your y's. Okay, so there's my component form. Negative 40.2 and negative 657.3. Magnitude. Square them. So 40.2 squared plus 7.3 squared. I get 658.5. And then last is our direction, which is our angle. Inverse tangent, y over x. But you see these are both negative, so that puts us right here in quadrant 3. So we have to remember to add 180. And you get 266.5 degrees. I'll see you on the next video.